the trim. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel, Navigating Betty. I am Betty. It is Wednesday, July 3rd. And I'm painting my house. I'm still in the scraping paint level of the project. I am going to be working on this side. I have two sides already done, the front and the other side, and I still have this side and the back. Although I am not going to worry myself about the back too much. So I was trying to sand each of these boards that sticks out under the overhang. And they're incredibly hard to do because of the angle of the roof. What are you doing? Oh my. That's my stray. Go, go. What are you doing, kitty? What are you doing? He's a pretty kitty. He's got a little raspy meow. Like, you know, like he was a smoker. No, like he's a man kitty. Stop picking fights. And this is my kitty. No, stop picking fights. They're still in that phase where he has to be reminded that he can't be naughty. Oh, you can't be naughty either. There's no need to be ugly with each other. It's hot. It's Texas. There's not enough AC for this kind of attitude. All right? So there are 20 boards underneath the overhang, and it took me about 30 minutes. Okay, 25 minutes to get this much done on this board. And you'll see that in the corner to the right, all the paint isn't coming off because the angled grinder is round and it couldn't fit under there. And to tell you the truth, I don't know how I could get all that paint off. So it would not look as good as I want it to look. So now instead of stripping the paint off of all these boards, I'm just going to sand as much excess off of them to make them as smooth as I can, and then I'm going to apply primer, and then I'm going to paint them. So tomorrow I labor for 4 good days. It's gonna be a long weekend, but it's gonna be a good one. But for right now, I'm just taking a walk with my girl, letting her wander around in the shade. But when everything is done, and I'm looking at my house that I painted, I'm going to feel so proud of myself, so self-satisfied, so happy that it's done. And that I did it, that I painted my house, and it's gonna look gorgeous. I just have to get there, and the time will come when everything is finished. Maybe not quickly, but the time will come. And if I've learned anything about myself, it is that I play the long game. I can chip away at something until I get it done. So that's what we're doing, me and my girl. Let's go. I hope my face doesn't stay this way. But after a certain point, I have to take a rest because everything hurts. My back, my wrists, my neck. Well, this would be so hilarious if it wasn't so kind of ridiculous. This
ladder weighs a ton. They say it's 40 pounds. I swear it's like 60. And I'm trying to get it up there so I can take care of that last bit of white that you see in the top triangle, and also to see if I can fix the trim, or just smooth that trim out even just slightly. I'll be happy with just slightly smoothed out. I'm going to make it as tall as I possibly can. I love these ladders. This is as high as this one goes. Going to spread it out. You don't want the trajectory too far out because then it's there's a danger of it slipping. Let's try it out. That feels better. Okay. Let's try it out. I am brave. I forgot to hit record last time. I'm going to try to flake off as much paint as I can because it's pretty old paint and I don't think it's got the same under paint as the rest of the house. I had to stop. I was staring up into the full sun. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So let's see how much we can get done. I'm so happy because that is the last board under the overhang that I need to scrape. Oh, it is so horrible. It is so horrible doing that. Oh my God, I've hated every second of this. I'm so glad. It is over. That is over. No more. I'm so excited. Yeah, now for the rest of it. I got that part done, and that is what I wanted to do. I was going to sand the rest of this pillar.
You know that I fell in love with the road that's there between, round and round, oh round and round. Ain't a time to woman that anybody's ever.
So I am not working on the house today. You have to know your limits. And after a couple of days of using the angled grinder, which is violent, by the way, it's a violent piece of machinery and you have to hold on to it with all your strength. After a couple of days of doing that, my grip is achy and weak. I think after a couple of days of being in the sun, I start getting Charlie horses. Whew, gosh, nothing quite gets your attention like a Charlie horse. And my goals today are no more ambitious than to listen to music and read. That is all I have on the agenda today. Still thinking about that color. So this color is Beach Sparkle, all of it, and I really like it. I really like it. This color with these two boards right there, that is called K, C-A-Y. I feel like I have to spell it out because it seems like I'm saying the name K, but at least I think that's how it's spelled or how it's pronounced, C-A-Y. Anyway, and it's approximately, they're about the same color. The only thing with this one is that it's muted. It has more gray and it is not as bright. I'm not afraid of brightness, but I'm also thinking about resale value. A bright color can step over into looking cheap. And what I want is more beachy and pretty. So it's Sunday and it's almost 9 a.m. 9 a.m. on a Sunday is when I deem it is acceptable to start power tools. Today I'm not going to film a whole lot just because I'm going to be sanding versus scraping paint off. I am going to try to sand that diamond up there and the sides and smooth out the sides over here. I already scraped the little diamond part up there. Wow, I cannot maneuver. Hold on. Can't probably see, but I mean, it's really noticeable that there's all that cracking and flaking of the paint. So I want to take as much of that off as well as on the inside. I'm focusing on these boards that stick out under the overhang. They're all kinds of messy and ugly. So I'm sanding them down to make them as smooth as possible. I'm just going to leave this paint on and paint over it, as has been already done several times, and that's why it looks like that. I'm glad it's almost over. I would never do this again, but I'm glad I did it this time because I didn't want this for my house. I didn't want to see the underside of this really thick, hard paint. I'm just smoothing them out like that. And then I'm just gonna paint over it. I've never said this before in my life, but I feel faint. So I'm gonna have a sandwich and some more electrolytes and tackle this a little bit later. I feel so 1920s femme fatale. I feel faint, but I really do. I kind of feel spotty. So I'm going to drag my my wounded animal ladder over here, and I'm going to park it on the ramp, make me a sandwich, have some electrolytes, and get back at it later in the day. I feel like I could, I could just fall asleep on camera right now. So yeah, I guess I'm not gonna do anything else because I just put my ladder back in. I still feel very tired, like I could take a nap. And you know what it might be? I just realized tomorrow we're supposed to be getting rain, and it just may be that I am old and achy because of arthritis, because I feel so tired and fatigued. In any case, I'm going to attack this again on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm just very glad that I got the extension from the city of Waco, because tomorrow is the day I was supposed to be done. And that's not going to happen at all. So if you've been hanging out, thanks so much. It means a lot. I'll talk to you later. Bye.